Hey, I'm Ray and welcome to my kitchen. Today we are going to grill a piece of wild caught cod and we're going to put a nice garlic paprika crust on it. It's going to be delicious. Now the crust was introduced about 2 years ago on my website when I put it on a piece of halibut. I looked for a piece of halibut and the halibut is ridiculously expensive right now. So instead, I went with the piece of wild caught cod. Now it's definitely not the same, but I actually use cod a lot. I use it when I make my tacos, my fish tacos. It's delicious. And I just like grilling it too. So I thought this paste would be really good on this wild caught cod. Now you may be wondering why wild? So wild caught cod is better than a farm-raised cod because it's just cleaner. So that's why I buy it. Now, and cod, so you know, it is naturally lower in mercury. So that's a good thing too. It's not as oily as salmon, and it's not really as fishy as salmon, I don't think. This is a very mild steak-like fish, and it has a great dose of omega-3s. So you've probably heard that salmon has great omega-3s, which is very true, and salmon is also a more fatty fish. So this is a lean protein with less fat and a little bit less omega-3s, but you still get a good dose of omega-3s. This cod is also rich in vitamin B12, which is great for your body. And also it is rich in all 9 amino acids. And these 9 amino acids are acids that your body can't make by itself. So you have to get it from food. And there are ways to get it for plant-based eaters, but I've been craving fish. And so I decided I'm going to throw this on the grill and I'm going to come on camera and show you how easy it is. So we're going to make this paste. Now I'm only cooking 1 piece of cod and this is enough. We're going to make enough paste for 2 pieces, but that's okay. So I've already combined the paprika, the thyme, granulated garlic, and salt and pepper. That's really it. That's all that's going in this. And then I'm adding avocado oil. And I'm adding the avocado oil because it can take the higher heat. So we're just going to mix this up and then we're going to rub it like a paste on the fish. So it's kind of getting to a paste consistency here. Now I did rinse the fish off and I also patted it dry with a paper towel. And so now we're going to just add it on. And again, I'm only going to use about half of this because I'm only doing 1 piece of fish. So what we're going to do is we're just going to kind of butter it, if you will. We're going to coat it on the fish and we're going to cover it completely on both sides. I have the grill outside already heating to 350 degrees. And so as soon as we've got this covered, I'm going to just throw this on the grill real quick and then we'll have a taste. On the grill, I am going to put a little avocado oil because I don't want the fish sticking to the grill, which is very common. So I like to oil the grill. If you're daring enough, which I don't recommend, you could spray, although I find that it flares up. So I recommend putting a little avocado oil on a paper towel and then just rubbing the paper towel quickly over the grates, and that usually does it. All right, so we are covered in the paste here and we are ready to throw this on the grill. Okay, so we're out here on the grill and this has been on for about 5 minutes and now we're ready to flip it. So I'm gonna get it on the spatula. Nice, it didn't stick because I well oiled it. And we'll flip it over. Beautiful. And then I'm gonna close the lid and we're gonna go another 5 minutes and then this will be ready to taste. All right, we've got our beautiful piece of fish off the grill. It was 350 degrees and I did it for 5 minutes on each side. So I let it come up to temperature and then I oiled the grill with a paper towel with some avocado oil on it. As you know, there's avocado oil in the paste because it is a high heat oil. So we know the oil's not going to go bad when we get the heat up. But we stayed right around 350 degrees, maybe inched up a little tiny bit. So 5 minutes on each side and that's it. And it came off the grill beautiful. Now cod is famous for kind of flaking. If you don't oil the grill right, or if you cook it too long, it may end up sticking. And I always try to use a spatula when I'm turning it or pulling it off the grill that's metal, just because I don't want any of my silicone to get the heat of the flame, and because it's sturdy, right, for the fish. So anyway, let's have a taste of this delicious looking fish. It smells really good. Yeah, yummy. Let's give it a go. Delicious. I'm telling you, you saw how quick it was. I put the paste on it. I put it on the grill for 10 minutes total, and now it's a meal. This would be great with some broccoli alongside of it, some Brussels sprouts maybe. Wow, this is really tasty. Just a quick reminder, if you want to get a weekly recipe in your inbox every week, and you head over to my website and you click on subscribe, you'll be added to my newsletter, and then every Monday you will get a copy of the recipe of the week as well as a blog article. And you can just click on those right from your inbox and jump over to the recipe or the article. I hope you'll join me there. If not, I hope you'll subscribe here. Bon appetit, everyone.